Hello, I'm Kate Burke. This is one in a series of sessions created to help you explore your speaking voice. And today's focus is articulation, especially voiced sustainable consonants. There are 8 of them. They're very underutilized in our speaking of English. They are rich, flowing, resonant sounds that actually have vowel sound-like properties. So I'd like to introduce you to them today and invite you to build a relationship with them. Their names are M, N, V, Z, ZH, TH, NG, and L. Of course, those are their names. We want to make their sounds. So let me just go through the list and make their sounds for you in a sort of an inflected way. Lovely how they segue to silence without being cut off. A tappable consonant, the percussive consonants, are the ones that have a definite finish, but these segue to silence in a beautiful way. All right, so let's have fun and siren these babies, okay? So let's start with the M. Pretend you're a siren. We all did it when we were little. Great. The N sound. Don't be afraid to open your mouth when you do the N. It releases lots of sound. Now the V. It can really make your lips tickle, but persist. And now we'll do the Z. That also can make you tickle. And the ZH sound. The TH, that really makes your tongue tickle. The NG. The L. Excellent. It's fun. Just play with your voice. There's no right or wrong. Now, the final is a harp exercise that I created. I love the notion of a harp. I've never played one in my life, although I love to hear them. But the notion of strumming the harp to mimic or conduct out the sound that we speak, I think is very active and physical. So I'd like you to think of strumming on one of these sounds so that you really get a sense of them lasting. So here we go. Let's strum our way through the sequence. Beautiful. Very helpful to conduct your voice out of yourself. Now, one final thing, let's add some vowel sounds, because these consonants are usually connected to vowel sounds either at the beginning or the end. So this time we'll do a double strum. One strum for the consonant sound, one strum for the vowel sound. Let's use the sequence that you learned as a little person. A, E, I, O, U. So again, the double strum, starting with the M. A, E, I, O, U. There you go. I did it on the M, but you have 8 opportunities. I hope you're encouraged and sort of intrigued and want to try them. Now, what mostly happens, though, in speech is that we leave them off the ends of words when they follow vowel sounds. So now let's do the vowel sequence, but add a consonant. This time we'll do the N. Here we go. Ein, een, ein, on, un. Let's do the V. Ave, eve, ive, ove, oov. Now I've reduced it to one strum because the sounds flow together so beautifully. Now, this is so useful in speech because these sounds give you places to linger. They're stepping stones or hanging out places where you can really feel the vibration of your voice and not run to the end of a phrase or thought and get stuck in, which is not very attractive and not very professional, and sort of creates an impression of you being confused or at a loss for words. A pregnant silence is better. So I invite you to have fun exploring these 8 voiced, sustainable consonants, which are so rich and resonant. And I hope to see you at a future session.